What's up, guys? I hope you all have been doing well. Sorry I have not been in touch. Before I talk about my plays this weekend, let me quickly congratulate Ryan Garcia on his win over Devin Haney. Fortunately for me, I didn't lose on that fight because I decided to cancel the parlay that I had going. So I put my money out. Thank goodness. All right. He had us all fooled. I did not think he would win that fight. I thought that he was not focused, all this and that. And he got in with Devin Haney and knocked it down multiple times and won. So congrats to him. All right. And the reason I didn't comment on that fight earlier is because I actually didn't see the fight live. It was I had bad internet that night and I was falling asleep, so I didn't watch it live, so I could not comment immediately. All right, now guys, on to this weekend. There are three things that I have played. All right, first quickly, and I didn't know about this fight until like yesterday or day before or something like that. Oscar Duarte is fighting Jojo Diaz, who appears to be finished. All right, and Duarte is a guy on the come up. So the odds makers had that line kind of close at first. Like he was like a minus 100 something. Duarte was, and then I think one book had him like a minus 210. Money's flooded in. I think DraftKings currently giving the best odds on Duarte. Maybe like a minus 360 or something like that. All right, I just played the money line. All right, now the play that I was really looking forward to this weekend was the Virgil Ortiz Thomas Delorme fight. We all fully expected Virgil Ortiz to stop Delorme, and most likely in quick fashion. I played the first round at multiple books, plus 1,000, plus 1,100. I played rounds 1 through 3 on DraftKings, and I'm trying to think of where else. I also played rounds 1 through 6. Now, unfortunately, no great value on 1 through 6. You know, it opened up at like a minus 200. So the odds makers fully expecting, like I am, for Virgil to get him out within the first 6 rounds for sure. I was hoping to get something better than even money on it, but no. So but that's good enough, to parlay that with Oscar Duarte. That's what I did. That's my big parlay for the weekend. Delorme's been out of the ring for like 2 years. Virgil's the more prime guy, the better guy at this point. Delorme, last time he was in with somebody solid, I believe, was Boots, and he got knocked out in the first round. So, yeah, I mean, and you know what, guys, also factor in the fact that they just made the Tim Tszyu fight with Virgil Ortiz. Virgil is not going to want to have a long fight with Thomas Delorme. I think he's going to want to get him out of there quick so he can get out uninjured, healthy, and move on to his big money fight coming up later this year. All right. And finally, guys, I came across this morning. Did not know about this. I was on ProBoxingOdds.com. They had odds listed for, which I didn't even know what it was at first. They had odds listed for the bare knuckle event this weekend, and I saw a name that popped out big time to me, and that is Alfredo Angulo. Yes, the boxer Alfredo Angulo is fighting bare knuckle for the first time this weekend. All right, Angulo is 41 now. He has been out of the ring for 3 years and 8 months, damn near 4 years. Last time he was in with a guy named Vladimir Hernandez. He was a favorite over. I think Hernandez at the time was like 10-4, 11-4, or something like that, and he got beat. He looked old. He looked terrible 4 years ago. All right. He was slow. He was hittable. He could not move out of the way of a punch. His head was there to get hit. His hand speed was slow. guys, this was 4 years ago. All right, he has not had a fight since, at least not to my knowledge. He has not had a pro fight, unless he's been doing some underground shit or something. What has he been doing? Has he been sitting on the couch? Did he give it up? Did he all of a sudden get this offer and hop on it, or see bare knuckle and say, I can do that, let me try, and I can beat these guys? His mind and ego telling him something that probably cannot happen. Now, he is fighting a guy named Jeremiah Riggs. I'm certainly not going to say that Jeremiah Riggs is a world beater. He is a guy that has been around for a long time. He has dabbled in pro wrestling. He has been in MMA. But he also has bare knuckle experience, guys. And that is important, because bare knuckle is very much different than pro boxing. All right, they start the fights different. It feels different on your hands and your knuckles. Hell, it was so different that Paulie Malignaggi got in there with Artem Lobov and said never again. All right, has not done it again and will not do it again. So there is a difference, and being experienced, it can play a factor. All right. Now, Riggs was doing bare knuckle in 2022. He had 3 fights. He won his first one. He lost 2 after that. And for some reason, he was out for, I think, like 2 years. All right. He came back last month in March. He had a fight and he knocked the guy out quickly, like within less than a minute. All right. And he was the underdog in that fight. From what I saw, I think that he is more athletic, more explosive than Angulo. I think he's going to be the more explosive guy with the faster hands in that fight. Now, he did not appear to be great defensively. He basically had his hands down, his head out, throwing, exchanging, but that is a risk in this fight, because, Angulo, we know he has a punch, and if he has the kind of punch where he could land on somebody once flush and take him out. Now, has that changed because he's older? I don't know. We'll see. But, I'm going with the upset in this fight. It shot up to like well over like plus 320 or higher on DraftKings. I think currently that's the highest that you can get it is on DraftKings. You have to look under the MMA section, or you can type Angulo or Riggs in the search box and it should pop up. But they're giving in the plus 300s currently as I do this video, and bookmaker has it, I think, at like a plus 228. That's why I played it on DraftKings. FanDuel has it, I think, at like a plus 220. All right. And when I first saw the line, it showed that the line kind of dipped on Riggs. A smart better caught that early and started betting Riggs. I believe he's a live dog in this fight. Hell, I think he's going to win this fight. Angulo's been out too long. He looked terrible when we last saw him. How is he going to show up to this fight? And he does not have bare knuckle experience. So I think that's the best value play of the weekend, in my opinion, is to bet against old Alfredo Angulo in bare knuckle. And Riggs appears to be a tough guy. I think he only got knocked out once in MMA, and I think the only time he got knocked out, well, actually, I think he lost one of his bare knuckle fights because he had an ankle injury, but I think one of them he went into the 5th round before he got stopped. So, he appears to be a tough guy. All right, and I believe it's been a while since Angulo has had a stoppage. Definitely not in his prime anymore. So, really, I think that's it, guys. Let me know what you think. Good luck to you if you place bets. Hope you make money. Enjoy the fights, and I will check in with you guys soon. Thanks for watching.